Hey, Grace. Do you mind? I'm shooting an episode for Tarp Life with Tara, and I know you have that really cool case right there. Do you think you could tell us a little bit about it?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do that.
What is it? What do you have over here?
Well,
Innovations in travel. Now, just for background, we live a weird life where we're musicians and we travel and live from festival to festival, traveling sometimes in airplanes, sometimes in cars, sometimes in friends' cars, sometimes sleeping on couches or various and a sundry.
yes, exactly. And as you know, I'm a banjo player, but also I play different kinds of ukuleles. I'm a multi-instrumentalist, which really threw a wrench in my packing and touring habits. Before, I used to just travel with this Carlton banjo flight case, which is great, but it's really heavy. And at the time, I complained a lot about having to carry it around. And little did I know, it gets worse.
Yeah. So,
Now, as someone who plays ukuleles too and flies a lot, I built this flight case
okay.
to house 2 ukuleles, a large diaphragm condenser mic, and a week's worth of touring clothes and
Cool.
toiletries.
Would it be too nosy to ask to open it up?
Not at all.
Oh, sweet. So, do you like to use a lot of power tools when you make stuff, or?
Oh yeah, I do. My dad is actually a really, really talented woodworker. He makes wooden boats. So he has a shop at my parents' home in Holland, Michigan. And I get to use some of his tools when I build a project like this, although he's very concerned with my fingers being a musician and me being his daughter, so he usually insists on doing the power tool work himself. But any chance I get, I'm
Right.
happy to do it. So here's the case. As you can see in the roof, we have toiletries.
Well organized.
And you and I both know, now we've got toothbrush, toothpaste, etc. in here. But I think you and I would both agree that it's just good practice to have a toothbrush in any instrument case also.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this also has a toothbrush in it.
I also keep a couple Claritons in there, and a pen and a couple
I think
other.
I've got some Benadryl in here.
Yeah.
Listerine. I've got some Zicam.
Sure. Yeah.
In
Yeah.
case I feel a cold coming on. Also, sunscreen, very important. As you can see, this is exactly 3.4 fluid ounces. Okay for flight.
Oh, right, because you're flying.
Yes, flying a lot.
So you got suspenders there. Is that from your old style outfits idea that you were inspired by? Your suspenders?
No, this is actually from a vintage truck, a 67 Chevy pickup truck that my dad had redone and took the old seatbelts out.
Seatbelts from the old truck. There you go.
Myrtle, the old 67 Chevy.
A named truck. You gotta like that.
Yes. So, here is the bag where I put all my clothes. I can fit a 3-piece suit in here. And I haven't got the whole suit in here now because I'm just at the festival for the day. But jacket, pants, waistcoat, button-down shirt. I've got some suspenders in
I like
here.
the old styleness of that cloth bag too.
Thank you. I sewed it myself.
Also, for some of those people that say women always travel with too many clothes, I think you're doing a fine job
I
of
think-
getting the essentials down there.
I definitely travel with as many clothes as possible, but yes. I've got my flat hanger to hang my suit when I arrive at my destination. And then in here we have ties and jewelry
Oh,
for stage wear.
that's your accessorizers.
Yes. Here,
Small
Yeah.
clothes?
pajamas, workout clothes, bathing suit,
Ah, the other outfits.
underwear stuff.
Small clothes, as I would call them. Yes.
And then here's the real beautiful part. So I found this makeup bag online that fits perfectly into this space that I designed to hold my ear trumpet. So this has got makeup and hair stuff in it. Here is the ear trumpet, and I'm really sorry, Phil, that
Is
it's
it-
in a Crown Royal bag, but
Is it the Edwina?
it is the Delphina. It's the new hybrid.
Oh,
with,
right. I have an Edwina.
Oh yeah, well this has got, as you can see, an Edwina casing, but it's got the Louise components inside, so it's got a little bit wider.
Oh, yeah. The reach.
little wider
wider
neck.
reach.
Yeah. So it's great for center friends, one mic crummy stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then, musicians, some stuff's always in Crown Royal bags. I don't
Well, it's a purple, light, nice bag. It looks royal.
It's solid.
And then you've got your ukulele.
Yes. I've got my tenor uke here.
With the re-entrance string. It looks like you kept that. Yeah.
I've got these straps that hold it in. And then in this pocket under the tenor uke lives gloves, so my hands don't get cold at night. So sore hands. I've got my good kazoo.
Right, the high quality professional kazoo.
At home in another Corona bag.
Mm-hmm,
I don't even drink, but I've somehow got all these Corona bags.
Well, some of us that are musicians on the road have friends who drink.
Yes, it happens. Here's uke strap. There's all manner of interesting things.
Right, so you've got basically compartments, just to cut to the chase here. So you've got another compartment under the other banjo there.
This is my banjo ukulele. It's tuned just like a soprano uke. It fits right in here. Underneath this lives the gig bag for the tenor uke. So if I'm at a festival, I don't have to carry the whole thing. I can put either of these in this, put it on my back and go. I've got my rig for my kazoo. Some Center Friends shows have instrumental tunes, and we are a two-piece band, so it helps to have another lead instrument.
And then you've got yet another coffin in there, right?
Yes, I have in here all of my stuff so I don't get sick.
Right. Your herbals and homeopathics, yeah.
Eucalyptus to keep bugs away. Fisherman's Friend. Glucosamine, turmeric.
Right. Well, we get the idea. So now, what did you build this out of? This case you took. The wood you got from where? It's like
the wood is floor underlayment, so it's what goes underneath tile or a wood floor or linoleum. And then I upholstered the inside with blue felt.
Okay.
And the outside is covered in fiberglass, so it's really strong. I've had to check this.
And that's from boat building fiberglass kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you've got elements from a car, of an old car with your seatbelts. You've got elements from flooring and from boats and lots of musician stuff. I think it's a beautiful invention. Hopefully this will inspire others to be creative as well.
It's a thing of beauty, and to build a box like this isn't actually that difficult. I challenge people to try their hand at it.
And then let us see their things maybe.
Yeah, I want to see.
So another thing when building a box like this is that you started by calling and checking online or something to find out the specs of your overhead compartment in the airplane.
Yes.
Because you want to make sure you can get your 2 instruments and your clothes and your sundry essentials onto the airplane. So
if I'm on a shorter tour, usually around a week or less, what I do with this is I can, if I'm flying Delta or a friendly airline, I don't know if I can say the names of airlines, I'm not sure.
Sure we can, why not?
Theoretically carry both of these instruments on. This can go in the coat closet in the front of the airplane, and this fits in any overhead in any commercial plane.
Rockin'. Well, thank you so much. Oh, do you want to just tell us your name, and do you have like a website or anything, just in case we want to hear some of your music, and we'll find you?
Yeah. My name is Grace Van't Hof. I play with an early country music and gospel duo called Center Friends, and I also play banjo and ukuleles in the modern bluegrass band Chris Jones and the Night Drivers. You can find Center Friends online at centerfriends.com, and you can find Chris Jones online at chrisjonesgrass.com.
Yay, well thanks so much for spending some time with us here. We're actually at the moment, we're at the Old Tone Music Festival up here in North Hillsdale, New York, and this has been another episode of Tarp Life with Tara. Yay!